Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving deep into one of the messiest, most confusing questions in modern dating. Can you actually stay friends with an ex? Or is it always a bad idea that keeps you stuck in the past? I know this hits home for a lot of us. Some people manage it beautifully, like those rare couples who co-parent seamlessly or grab coffee years later without any weirdness. Others, it turns into jealousy, late-night texts you regret, or just constant emotional chaos. So which is it? Is staying friends healthy, toxic, or somewhere in between? To get real answers, we're going to look at actual research, specifically a fascinating study from the University of Kansas that surveyed hundreds of people about why they stay friends with exes and how those friendships turn out. Spoiler, about 60% of people do stay friends after a breakup. That's the majority. So if you've tried it, you're far from alone. But the bigger question is, does it work? And why do we even try? Let's break it down step by step. First, a quick personal story to set the stage. Imagine growing up in a house where your parents were once married, got divorced, and then went right back to being genuine best friends. They'd hang out, give each other advice, celebrate holidays together. No drama, no lingering romance. For the kid in that house, that felt completely normal. But as you get older and hear everyone else's horror stories, you start wondering, wait, is this actually possible for most people? Or was I just lucky? That's exactly what sparked a lot of the research on this topic. Because on the surface, staying friends sounds mature and evolved. But underneath, it can get complicated fast, especially if feelings are still there, or if the breakup left scars. The key study we're talking about today comes from 2017, led by Rebecca Griffith, who was a master's student in psychology at the University of Kansas at the time. Her team first surveyed over 280 people with detailed questionnaires about their post-breakup friendships. Then, to make sure the results held up, they ran a second experiment with more than 500 participants. The findings were clear and consistent. They discovered there are 4 main reasons people stay friends with an ex. And crucially, some of these reasons lead to healthy, positive, long-lasting friendships, while others lead to pain, negativity, and friendships that drag on way longer than they should. Let's go through each reason in depth. Look at what the research found and talk about what it really means for you. You still need their emotional support. This one is super common. You've shared years of your life with this person. They know your insecurities, your family drama, the things that trigger you. They've been your go-to for advice, comfort, late-night venting sessions. The idea of losing that emotional safety net feels terrifying. The study found that people who stayed friends for this reason often reported really positive feelings in the friendship. They felt secure, supported, even happier day to day because that trusted person was still in their life. But here's the important caveat. This motive didn't strongly predict whether the friendship would last long-term. Sometimes these friendships faded naturally as people built new support systems. Other times, old romantic feelings crept back in, or a new partner felt threatened by the closeness. Ask yourself, if you're keeping an ex around mainly for emotional support, are you delaying your own healing? Are you leaning on them instead of learning to stand on your own or finding new people who can fill that role without the romantic history? It's worth thinking about. It's just practical. This is probably the most straightforward reason, and according to the study, one of the healthiest. You share kids, a pet, mutual friends, finances, a business, or even just a big social circle where total avoidance would be awkward or impossible. Cutting contact isn't realistic, so staying friendly becomes the practical choice. The research showed that people who stayed friends for practical reasons had some of the best outcomes. Long-lasting friendships, low negativity, high satisfaction, and genuine positivity. These weren't emotionally charged connections. They were mature, functional, and often surprisingly rewarding. Think of divorced parents who coordinate schedules smoothly, attend kids' events together, and even become each other's allies in parenting. Or former partners who run in the same professional circles and keep things civil because burning bridges would hurt their careers. When the motivation is purely logistical, Drama tends to stay low, and respect stays high. If you fall into this category, the study suggests you're in the strongest position for a successful post-breakup friendship